Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. This is a reading, Cancer, for the week of the 15th of May. And as usual, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, what's been happening. Then we'll get into the week of the 15th of May and we'll see what the challenges might be and what might be coming in to help you, Cancer. All right, so let's get going. So firstly, we're just going to see what's been happening. There's a big lot of cards, so let's see what's... The cards are feeling... It's interesting because the energy in them is like big lots of things coming out all at once, it feels like. Okay. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. The Empress and the Page of Pentacles. So Cancer, I almost feel like you've been sort of meditating. Maybe for some of you, you might have been in Mother energy. And of course, we've just had, well, in Australia anyway, Mother's Day on the 14th of May. Because we've got the Empress sitting here. So this is very much about mums, mother energy, but also self-care. And after that Four of Swords, it feels like you've been in a place where you've been looking after yourself, taking a little bit of time out, maybe feeling into this energy of, a little bit of reflective sort of checking in with your soul, almost, I want to say, Cancer. And considering maybe an opportunity that's of something of value for you that seems like you've maybe been contemplating, Cancer. So, the week of the 15th of May, what's showing up for you? For Cancer. Now, there's a lot of cards jumping around here, but let's see. We've got the World card. So, this feels like the end of an old cycle. You know, the World says something maybe for like a big chapter that's been running for 20 odd years comes to an end, comes to a conclusion, comes to some sort of completion. We've got the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords. Cancer, this feels lovely. For some of you, you might have an earth sign around you, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Some may have an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're on the table. My sense of this is it's something to do with home and family, relationships, because we've got the Two of Cups sitting in the middle here as well. So the World, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords. So there's a really beautiful energy here, Cancer, of something, a chapter, a period of time coming to a completion, a closure. In terms of, it's almost like you're going through a gateway into a new energy for home, and it's a place where you feel fabulous. For some of you, a signing of a contract. I see, and of course these are general, so they're not going to resonate for everyone. But please feel free to drop something in the comments if you'd like to chat, because it's interesting. Whatever you're happy to share. And also thank you for the likes and shares, speaking of shares, and subscribes, because that does make a difference, and I'm really grateful. And hopefully you're enjoying these and getting something from them, these readings. So it feels like you get very, very clear here, Cancer, and very decisive. It's a yes-no energy showing up, and it's a whole new cycle. And it feels like there's an abundance and wealth and resources and opportunities of a shift or a change, and something that's presented to you, and it brings in this whole new energy, Cancer. Feels fantastic. So what's the challenge in this for you? The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands talks about taking an inspired movement in a new path, a new direction, something that's opening up for you. So you've got 2 pages on the table actually. And there's a feeling here of, because this is a challenge, perhaps it's seeing this new spark. It does tie in with that Wheel of Fortune, I feel, about this being a new energy and a new opportunity for you. So what comes in to help you find this? What energies would be helpful? What ideas would be worth considering that would be helpful for you, Cancer? I love how the tarot just does that. Of course, for those of you who know me now, I work with the cards that jump. And the card that leapt out then was the Knight of Wands. And it's interesting because the Knight of Wands is a card of potentially shifting house. So for some of you, this might be something that shows up this week about moving a home somewhere, literally a change of address. So we've got the, yeah, wow. And Cancer, you're showing up here underneath here with the Chariot. That's the card of Cancer. So it does feel like you're showing up in your own reading. The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Moon card, which is also very Cancerian energy. 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Wow, Cancer. It's like you're giving a lot of thought to where you're going, where you're heading, where you want to be in this next 12 months, goal setting, but it's a stillness. There's a stillness here of you not rushing off anywhere or making any hasty choices. It's a very considered energy, a still, stationary, solid, what do I want to do? Where do I want to put this crop in? Where am I going to put the roots down? And the Knight of Wands says you get going on this. This is a forward movement here. Now, with this Moon card, this is often tied in with the cycles, and I think this week we're coming into a new moon. I'd have to check the dates on that, so I'm not going to go off on that tangent, but I am really drawn to the lunar energy of this, which is very Cancerian. But I'm also feeling there's a sort of a look at what's come to the surface for you, Cancer. In this still contemplation that you've done, it's like it's a very honest, raw, gritty look at your own psyche, and where you feel comfortable and what is your comfort zone, Cancer. Where do you feel best? But also this 9 of Cups is often considered a wish card, like a wish fulfillment. The fact that we've got the 3 of Cups here as well, it's like there's celebration. There's camaraderie, friendship, joy in the friendships, and celebration is all helping you to do this forward movement. There's a lot of wands on the table today. The only swords you've got are the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Swords, which are both fabulous cards. Swords are all about our thinking and our communication, and this is about you really listening to your intuition and being very clear and decisive about what it is you want, Cancer. And there's a truth and a fairness with the Queen of Swords. She's very direct and very fair, and she loves the truth. But she's also a very decisive, yes, no, black, white, this is how it's going to be sort of person energy. All right, Cancer, I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit for you. Oh, it's the Queen of Swords again. I love the tarot. I love how it works. It's just amazing to me how the cards speak. All right. And we've got the 10 of Cups has shown up. That's a whole lot. I just heard just there the side. This is the 10 of Cups that we're looking for. So Queen of Swords, once again, 2 different decks and the same card. So the energy here is about you being clear, decisive, clear in thought, clear in communication, decisive. And the 10 of Cups is about you, I'm hearing, coming into your happy place, Cancer. With this Four of Wands, it feels like you get moving, you know where you're going, you know where you're heading, and the Ten of Cups is a beautiful energy of emotional well-being. It feels fantastic, Cancer. So I hope you have a fabulous week. It looks like you're about to. And all the best from me. And bye for now, and I'll see you next week.